Tom, last game, a lot was made about the free throws, but Indiana also did a lot of work on the offensive boards, so I imagine that's something you guys
killed us on the offensive boards. He had 20 offensive boards. I looked at that more than the free throws. The free throws, you know, I don't know what we'll shoot from here on in. I think we're like 0.2 or hundredths of a point from leading the Big Ten. I'm not worried about us missing free throws. I'm worried about us giving up 20 offensive rebounds, and that was, we've done some things to try to shore that up. But very good point. That is number one on my list.
Rebounding seems to be a moving target for you guys. Sometimes you have it, sometimes it kind of gets away. It's a constant battle, I imagine, with your
well, with the lineup it is, yeah. I mean, it just, if it isn't one thing, it's fatigue. If it's not something else, it's something else. So you're right. It is a moving target, but it's got to be moving in the right direction in the next couple of weeks.
With them beating Wisconsin, I guess, that gives you guys a pretty good benchmark of what to expect down there.
Yeah, you know, I never know how guys react to things. I'm tired of guessing how they react, but man, if you don't realize that you got 3 games left, and if nothing else, that's all you got left. So, you know, I think when you lose like we did in those 2 games in a row, the teams that people thought we should beat, when you look at what's going on out there, when you look at Penn State having Maryland down 100, you know, the only way they don't if they're doing more tweeting than they are doing looking, because anybody that's looking at anything realizes that everybody, this is going on with everybody, and I'm not worried about that either.
Tom, how much do you think these extra games may, not physically but mentally, might be creeping in to some of these guys?
I don't think there's any question. I mean, you know, it's not just us, it's other teams in the league. I mean, it's going to take some getting used to 20 games, you know. It's not easy to do that. And I've said that all along, but I've watched it go from 16 to 18, 18 to 20. It is what it is. It's the same for everybody. But I think it is a concern. I really do.
What about the guys that you've got in the middle of just playing 30 minutes a game? I mean, not even maybe from a physical standpoint, from a mental standpoint, keeping them sharp.
Yep, that's the biggest chore of the season, guys, when you got to rotate guys in and injuries and, you know, and all the things that happen. You can't practice the same, but it is what it is. Some years you have luck, some years you don't have luck. But now we've made it through the hard part. I mean, not that this is going to be the easy part, but it's the easy part because you're playing for so much. You don't have to dream about playing for a lot. It's here. And so I think we'll get our best effort, whether that's good enough, whether we wear down, I don't know. But I like where we're at. You know, we're just going to have to keep on being smart as a staff on what we're doing, and smart as a training group, and smart as players. You know, they got to get some rest, take care of themselves.
Did you ever think that you would see Kenny, Matt, and Cassius playing this many?
No, I really didn't.
And playing at this high a level, too.
Yeah, and that's kind of the beauty of it. You know, they are playing at a very high level, and they are playing a lot of minutes, and Cassius too. You know, I didn't. Kenny and Matt. You know, Xavier's playing a lot more minutes now. Everybody's playing more minutes. The only one not playing more minutes is me. I'm doing the same damn job, but everybody else is playing a lot more minutes, and we're trying to find ways, guys. But you know, I haven't done a great job of that. I'm going to see what we can do with Foster. I'm going to see what we can do this week on a few things and see where it takes us.
Tom, what are the challenges you face against this team?
Well, they're very athletic, athletic guards. They're a funny team because, you know, they go 10 for 20 against us, and they didn't make 10 threes the rest of the year, you know. Again, they're shooting, I think, 20-some% from the 3, but we have a way of bringing out the best in people. I can't say it's a lack of our defense. We're leading the league in 3-point percentage defense. I can't say it's a lack of our regular defense. We're leading the league in field goal percentage defense. But I would say that, you know, we can't give up 10 threes, and we got to do a better job on that. But I think, like you said, it's the rebounding that's a big key, because that'll show the energy we have, and we hope to work out a few things in practice and film and meetings that'll compensate for that.
I asked Xavier about his emergence, and he said that when you were recruiting him, you told him, "I can teach you everything about basketball but effort." and he said that he reminds himself of that every single day. When you have a guy that listens to you as intently, other people have even said he's a great listener. What is it about that part of his game people don't know?
I think he's the best listener I've had in a long time. You know, he does comprehend things. You know, I don't know if his dad's a coach, you know, if that has something to do with it, but Matt McQuaid has been special for this program. He's taken on challenges that, you know, I didn't think he'd ever take on, and I've been really pleased with what he's done. But there's no question, every day he's given 100% effort. And what has been the beauty of this year, he's starting to drag other people to do that, which is the mark of a very good leader. And how come you guys didn't ask me about his broken ankle?
About who's?
McQuaid's.
He was out a little bit today? He didn't play?
He didn't practice 1 minute today.
He was in his uniform, though. He's out here standing.
We're not allowed to ask about.
No injuries?
He sprained his ankle a little bit. No, he sprained it a little bit, but I was going to kid you guys. I didn't have the courage to
We're
say
not allowed
it,
to
and
ask
then
about what we see. It's off the limits unless you bring it up.
Really?
Yeah.
I respect that.
That's the note we get.
Really was not from me. You know, you know that. Max in his Georgetown show.
So he'll be okay to play, though, right?
I think so. I mean, he sprained it a little bit, but I think he'll be okay. I think he'll be okay.
Coach, this is Taven Felposh. He's a 13-year-old job shadowing me today, and he's got a question for you.
David, give me a.
Mr. Izzo, I know that like every
I
team.
love your voice.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I know you say every team's different every year, but I was wondering, is this team more motivated for the revenge on Indiana or for a Big Ten title?
That's a good question.
Well, that's a good question. I hope it's for a Big Ten title. You know, revenge is something that if it was a hatred thing, you'd want revenge. But hey, they beat us fair and square. You know, we had a chance. They beat us at home. I'd pull no punches about that. They did a better job than we did. The revenge I have is that we have to take care of the things we didn't do well. So revenge for me is learning what you didn't do well and trying to make up for that. But if you ask me, we have both on the line. That's the beauty of being at the end of the season and still in the hunt. We have both things that we're looking for and we'll try to do. So don't change that voice, man. That'll be a good voice for you for the next 80 years.
Tom, with the injuries aside, how